Hi, thank you for inviting me. I'm actually really nervous. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm going to open up and talk a little bit about my background since one of the lessons I learned by being part of Semillas is really bringing your whole self to help our students unlock themselves and their science identity. So, I'm going to start with kind of the first slide. So I was born in Guatemala. I immigrated here when I was 7 years old, and that's a picture of my mama and I right before we came to the United States. And I bring this up because it was really where I was born that allowed me to start thinking like a scientist before I even knew what a scientist was. I was surrounded by nature, and I just always wondered how and why things worked the way that they were working. But the only two scientists that we knew of as in my family were either medical doctors or engineers, and that did not fit me. That was not something that I was thinking I wanted to do. So somehow my creativity and just passion for learning about how nature worked led me to biology as a possible career. And I stumbled a lot at the beginning, and if we had 30 more hours, I could tell you exactly all the stumbling I did. But eventually I figured it out. I got my first tenure track position at a small liberal arts college in Southern California, University of Laverne. I was very successful. I had students that were going to conferences. I was publishing. I earned tenure. And it was really at this point where I was like, wait, am I really showing up the way I want to show up? Because along with being trained as a biologist, I was also being trained for what a scientist looked like or acted like or thought like. And it wasn't until I felt more secure in my position that I was starting to question, well, am I really showing up as myself, or am I showing up as this person that I was trained to be? Next slide. So this is where the stars aligned and I was able to become part of this amazing program, Semillas. So I was actually part of the first cohort in 2020. So it was virtual, and this is when we were all questioning what our purpose was. So it was perfect for me. And I wanted to give a shout out to the coaches and everyone that was part of the program, because it really transformed my thinking. So much so that I was able to apply to a new job and get my dream job. So now I'm at Cal State San Bernardino. It's my second year. Yes. And shout out to Dr. Celaya, because she's also part of Cal State San Bernardino. And not only did it allow me to go to a new place, but it allowed me to think differently. So could you fast forward? First of all, being part of the program, I didn't even think I was being the test subject, but I was, and I could see it afterward, after I completed the program. So definitely my science identity increased, my self-efficacy increased, because I felt like I could actually write a grant, which was nothing that I thought was ever possible for me. I didn't even try, I was so scared. But the most important thing was that it increased my sense of belonging, and it showed me that I was able to do this by being myself. Like, that was valuable. People wanted to hear the stuff that I wanted to do with my students. So fast forward really quick. So I thought I would put pictures up just to talk a little bit about what I'm doing now. I didn't get the grant, sadly. But from there, I kind of developed my research program, and I've been successful at getting smaller grants. So right now, I'm developing a water quality project with students through cures, through research in my lab. And so June 2024, NSF, HSI, I'm coming for you. So.